Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Popbala. Welcome, Slow Burner. Welcome, What's Truth. Welcome to the channel. Today, kind of just planned this live stream last minute. Bear with me. I am going to show everybody how to use heat transfer paper. I've got two different kinds of heat transfer paper. I recently did a test. I am going to edit that video and put it together for everybody so you guys can see. I will show you the results in this live stream. You will get an exclusive of what these transfer papers are capable of. what heat transfer paper is, it's a special kind of vinyl that you need a printer for. You get sheets, or one, get sheets like this, they're blank, and you print out a design on them and you can put them on your t-shirt. Now I've got two different kinds of this special paper to work with. Here, bring this up. I'm going to go over live with you how to use heat transfer paper. But let me just show you shirts I made yesterday. I need to grab one. My cloud photos with my phone. Second, download it and show everybody what I am talking about. Now that that's bring up something. Make it so big. Okay, I made these two shirts yesterday. With the heat transfer paper. As you can see, the image is really nice. The quality of the picture is really nice. It printed very well on the paper and it transferred to the sheet or to the shirt very, very well. I have been looking for a higher quality heat transfer paper because I wasn't quite satisfied with the last kind I bought. So I was looking for a better quality and I got these two and I tested both out to see which one was better, and I was actually happy with both of them. They both worked out really well. Gave them to my son, he was ecstatic. So that is what I am going to be working with, and I am going to open up the Cricut program and show you what I'm going to be printing for this live stream for everybody. We will go through the whole process from beginning to start on how to use heat transfer paper. Here, this window. Have to do this with everything. I'll just pop this corner for everybody to see. This is the Cricut program that I'm going to be using. And so I'm going to click on New Project. Going to use a template. Okay, so we got a shirt. Dark. Going to be now. I'm going to upload an image. Going to put this on the shirt. Don't background. Want the circle part. Just like that. Okay. You can see it removes some. Oh. Oh my goodness, that was the wrong button. Okay. No, we want the restore. That's gonna fix it. Just like that. I see a little bit left here on the top. Gonna get rid of that. Not want the two colors. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Hope the sound is good. And I hope you guys are able to see what I'm doing here on the program. Oh, okay. So this is like the program that I go through to customize shirts. Do up designs. Now, to print off the design is way less complicated than taking a design through the program and printing it out with vinyl. But it still takes a little bit of work. Down at the bottom. There's another tool right here, the select a color. That sometimes works better than the erase tool. That looks good. There. We got the design ready. Now, the next step is where I'm not cutting this as a circle. That would be pointless. I am going to print and then cut. So this is the one I pick. Select the image that I want and I bring it over to the project. Now I'm going to adjust the logo on the shirt. Now I don't want it too big. I'm going to put it up in the corner. Make it 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters. That long. This long. That. It's a half decent size. Test it out. A little bit. Now I'm going to print it. Hey Silver, welcome. Sorry, I just seen your message. I flipped back over to the program, but I do have the Cricut thing up, so I'm not able to chat. But thank you for definitely don't want to put that on a shirt if it's spelled wrong. It's missing a P and it has an extra I. That's no good. We'll have to pick a whole different image. Okay, so cancel that. Close that out and we'll have to fix that logo. Let's see what else I got. Have backup photos. This one I'm better. Oh, that one's spelled wrong too. we're gonna have to do a whole different design here. Give me a minute. I will put everybody up. Going to put it smaller shirt. Somebody else. Okay. Check this. Going for everybody. I will have to get those logos fixed. Welcome, Keeper of the List. Welcome. No, thank you. I appreciate you pointing that out to me. I would have been so mad putting it on a shirt and then seeing it spelled wrong. Okay. So I am going to take, where is it? This image right here. Get rid of the white border. Select print, then cut. My son actually asked me for a Fortnite shirt yesterday. I will print this out for him and I will grab a smaller shirt. Now, I'm going to make it about 26 by 13. Oh, it can't be bigger than 23. Smaller. There. Just like that. Oh, hold on. Give me a second, everybody. There we go. So we've got the shirt size that we need. We're all ready to print this out. Got this one here that I'm going to use for it. This brand right here. I found them on Amazon. That's where I buy my vinyl from. So the next thing in the program that we need to do is hit make it. You do not need to mirror this kind of vinyl because it goes on properly onto the shirt. It doesn't go on the other way. Or when I cut with the Cricut, I often need to mirror it because I cut it upside down. So we're gonna hit send to printer. Go. There's the image. Is the music too loud versus my voice? Is it okay? Okay, so it's printed. See it right here. Print it out. So the next thing I need to do is put it through the Cricut machine. So I have it set to paper because that's the setting that cuts these the best. That's the pressure setting I want, so cut it and put on the board. Push it down gently so it touches the ink. Load it into the Cricut machine and hit cut. Thank you, Silver. So the first thing that the Cricut machine does is it scans it to figure out where it's going to cut and how big it's going to cut. Takes a minute right now. It's scanning. So with these, you can put anything you want on fabric of any kind. You could do a pillow, do a blanket, you can do a hat, shoes, anything that's fabric, bags, and you can print out any design you want, any picture. If there's a family portrait that you want to put on your pillow or your bag or your shirt or a hoodie, if there's a certain design that you like that you want to decorate your pants with or put on a hat, do that. These pretty much do anything. Okay. having a hard time. If that doesn't work, I will just cut it out because it's square. For whatever reason, the little barcodes that it prints out to scan might not have printed properly. Hard to say. The two shirts I made yesterday worked really well. So maybe I just needed a reset. We'll see. Not able to. I think I know why. Instead of just printing another one, I'll cut it. I think I know why. If look how thick this black border is around it, that's what it's scanning. Not thick on this side. Didn't print it out properly on that side. I'm going to cut it right along the picture. I passed elementary school, so I'm pretty sure I can handle cutting out a square for all the white cut off. This shirt was for a customer. I probably would did it again. Make sure that the cut is perfect. But just a test run, I'm gonna cut it myself. Whenever I make a new design that I plan on putting on my Etsy shop, I usually make it to see how it looks, and it also gives me the opportunity to take photos of it. Make sure I got a good, so that it goes on the shirt properly. So here is the image. Here. I got it all cut out. Now, next thing you got to do is you got to separate the picture from the back. Now, the good thing about this paper and the fact that I'm a mother, that my kids often, they go through phases where they like different characters from different shows. So I'm able to, I've looked on Amazon for Fortnite stuff, and there's never the current battle passes for my kids that they want. So I'm able to print them off. There's the fabric separated from the paper. Crazy to think, but what's on the back of the sheet here? A layer of glue that, like, heat it, it melts, so it sticks to the shirt. But this is just like fabric. It's not paper, it's fabric. Really neat. You print image on the fabric, and then you stick it to a t-shirt. Oh, well, you go that. Rid of this. Okay, let me show you again, just in case you didn't see it. So this right here, it's fabric. If you could feel it, you would know that it's fabric by the feel of it. And I've just printed on image onto the fabric. I just peeled it off of the paper that it was stuck to. Now on the back here, it's got the glue. So that's done. Now I'm going to lay mic over a little bit. I'm going to, oh, now with every heat transfer paper comes with instructions. This has to be heated up to 338 degrees to work. So it says that it needs about 120 seconds being pressed down, fully stick onto the shirt. Adjust the time and the temperature on the cream. So we're gonna wait for that to heat up. Takes a little bit of time. Okay, and when put the image on your shirt, these, they always a few of these always come with the pack. Set this over top of your design on your shirt that the heat press doesn't hurt. While we're waiting for that to heat up, I'm going to adjust the picture on the shirt to make sure it's in the center. on your where you want it on the shirt top. Heat press is heated up. It heats up really fast. Now, this does not need a lot of pressure. Put the image onto the shirt. The heat is what's putting the image onto the shirt. Just need a light press down on the shirt, and we're waiting for the second countdown. When it beeps, done. I'm going to shift over to the other side because the heat press isn't big enough to get the whole wide image at once, so we're going to have to do it twice. That's fine. Now, I just want to, while I've got a little bit, I just want to address something. Buddy, I know that they're subscribed to my channel based on the updates I was giving about the convoy that was going on. I have stopped making content about the convoy and updates. I have reasons for it. I'm not going to get into this in this video, but me and my husband, What's Truth, may talk about it on his channel. In the future, we will see and let everybody know why we stopped covering it. If you could see that, that's got so much steam coming off of this. But I'm going to let everybody know that this channel, I'm going to be focusing on my Cricut for this channel going forward. I will do reviews that have to do with crickets and things I make, products I use. I will show you guys how to make all kinds of stuff. In the future, we will shirts, cups, hats, basically anything that I want to create. Maybe there's something you want to see me create. All you have to do is comment and I might do it in a video. I'm going to continue doing live streams like this, making things. I will continue to do giveaways so people can win items that I make. Lots of stuff planned for this channel. It's just going to be Cricut related because that's what I'm focused on right now. I'm focused on making things for my Etsy to get my business off the ground. That's where I focus a lot of my time. I'm always making things anyway. So that's what I will do in this on this channel. I will make all kinds of things for you guys to watch and see how it's done. Maybe people that have a Cricut and want to know how to make things can check this out. If they want to know about a certain product and if it works really well, I can do that. I do want to get into sublimation, but I haven't got there yet because sublimation, making sublimation things, I'm going to have to invest in a very expensive printer, and I also need to invest in a heat oven so that when I put sublimation paper on a mug, I can put it in the heat oven, heat the sublimation paper onto the mug. I will also be able to do tumblers, all kinds of things, plates, cups, all kinds of stuff. So I was just waiting for that to cool down to see if I have to do another press. It looks like it's stuck on there really well. I might do a 10, 15 more seconds on each side just to make sure the edges are down really firm and they don't peel up on me. I'm going to hold it there about 15 seconds. Doing a lot better now that you have a beer in your hand. Okay. And another thing I should mention, if you're using this paper here that has an image printed onto it and you're putting it on a shirt, it's very, very, very important. I learned this the very first shirt I made with this paper, not this kind of paper, the paper, the first heat transfer paper that I ever bought, which was months ago. You press and press straight down and pull it straight up. Do never slide it on the paper. Never go like this because it will smudge it. So whenever you're lifting up this paper from the image, try to do it really slow to make sure it's not stuck. If it's stuck, it means that the image is still too hot to lift this up, and you'll tear and rip and ruin your image that you're putting on the shirt. So just be careful lifting this up. There are certain brands where it does that too. They're stuck until it cools down. Here's the finished product. Ugh. Go. Good. I know this probably doesn't make a lot of sense to some people, but this right here is some of the new skins for the brand new Battle Pass that came out in Fortnite. We have a lot of Fortnite fans in this house, so this is going to go over very well. Here, let me just see for a second, and I'll show you. Hold on, everybody. I will be right back. Okay, here. He is wearing a shirt that I made yesterday. Avengers. What do you think this shirt? I think it's Doctor Strange. So he's so in awe that he can't really say anything. Right, be careful as you leave. Don't knock my tripod over. Hold on. Don't take off with it. All right, thank you. I'll bring it to you. Okay, so here's the shirt. It does look better. I think I need to clean the lens of my webcam by the looks of it. Somebody looks like they put their finger on it. It's smudged a little. But if you can imagine that if I'm able to take a image off of a movie or a TV show and put it on a shirt, I pretty much can put anything I want on this shirt. So that's neat. And another thing to note is the other one. These packages right here, they are specific for dark color shirts. I have light color shirts as well. So this is for light color and this is for dark color. You have to make sure when you're doing using heat transfer paper that you buy the right paper for the kind of shirt you have. You need special paper for the lighter garments and you need special paper for the dark. If I were to try and put this on a dark shirt, it wouldn't show up. It would go pretty much invisible. It would be horrible. You would be so disappointed with the outcome of the transfer after heating it onto the shirt. And this stuff is not suitable for white shirts either. You need to make sure that whatever color shirt you want to be putting your image on, that you buy the right paper for it. Now, this is for dark black, dark blue, all of the dark colors. This can be for all of the bright light colors like pink and light blue and all of that. So just make sure if you're using this kind of paper, buy the right kind on the color shirts you're planning on putting your images on. So that is me taking you through the process of putting an image on a t-shirt. Now I will say again, you can put an image on anything fabric. You need sublimation paper to be doing images on mugs and stuff like that, but if you are trying to put an image on something that's fabric, whether it be a shirt, a pillow, a blanket, a hat, a pair of sneakers, this is what you need. I do have a sticker vinyl that put images on and stick it to cups and stuff. But if you put image on a cup with this, it will not be dishwasher safe. If you want a mug to be dishwasher safe, after you put an image on it, you will need to do sublimation. I will be getting into that eventually on this channel. I will invest in the machines that I need to do sublimation, but it's going to cost like $1,000 to get that started. So I'm not quite there yet, but I bought these to do stickers because I want to start printing off stickers. I can do any kind of stickers and I can print them off. And I'm going to start selling some stickers on custom stickers on my Etsy. So I have 4 packages of sticker vinyl. I got 2 right here in front of me. But I could put this image onto the sticker vinyl and I could put it on anything. I could put it on my laptop. I could put it on my Cricut. I could put it on anything that wasn't going to get wet. And it would work really good. It claims to be waterproof, but I think it would wash off really easy if I was to get it soaked. So there's that. I will be showing you guys how I make stickers in an upcoming video or live stream we will see. So I hope everybody's enjoyed video. Does the program offer you any options to enhance the picture quality of the image before you print it? The program will print it in the quality of the picture it is in. So if it's a poor quality photo, it'll print it poor quality. If it's a good quality photo, it will print it in good quality. It prints it just the same quality as whatever the image is. I can't enhance it or fix it at all. No. If I show you, still up. Let me show you guys this program a little bit. So if I was to take an image, let's just use the one I used yesterday. The image from the new Spider-Man movie. Okay, look here. You guys see this? I've got 3 options there. There's simple, that you can tell right now by the difference that it's made it right there. See how it's made the colors awful? There's moderate, which that's awful. And then there's complex. And that's what you want to get all of the colors, is the complex. When I'm printing an image, I always pick complex. If I was taking an image off of the internet and making it into a cut for vinyl, I would probably pick simple because all I need is the outline basically of the image. But for printing, you need to pick complex. It gives you the best version of the colors to continue on to print it. See, if you look here, the color is really nice. This one printed really nice. And the color ended up coming out really well. If I was to grab a photo that was really bad quality and I was to try to print it and put it on a shirt, it would be very bad quality. So, want to make sure if you're printing an image onto your shirt that you have it in the best quality that you can and the highest pixel rate you can. if you've ever tried to print off a poor quality image, you know what it looks like when you print off something that's poor quality. And it also can matter with what quality ink you want. I got a Canon printer here, and I have the ink in it that I buy is Canon, and Canon's a very good quality. The colors are nice and vibrant. I have bought knockoff ink for this Canon printer, and I've printed things off with the knockoff ink, and you can so tell the difference. There is a big difference between knockoff ink and Canon ink. You're going to get the best quality from the Canon ink, and that is important. The knockoff stuff is just horrible. You don't want to use it. That's why the Canon ink is so expensive, because you're getting the top quality. I bought the knockoff ink trying to save money. It was like half the price of the Canon ink, and quality went way down. So the money I was saving was not worth it, because anything I printed off was not good enough quality to use anyway. So, and when you get into sublimation with your Cricut, you need to get a special Epson printer that takes sublimation ink, because it's an even higher quality of ink that really makes the colors pop when you're putting it on something like a mug or a tumbler or something like that. You want to make sure that the image really pops out and it's really a nice image that you're using. You want to upgrade to an Epson printer, but I've been looking in the market and they're not cheap printers. This here I bought for like 50 bucks. It's got me through homeschooling with the kids. I still use it. I've had it for, how long have I had this printer? I've had it for like 6, 7, 8 years now. It's 50 bucks and it's lasted several years, and I've been able to print things off for the kids for school. I print things off to I can see it prints off an image to go on a t-shirt very well. It still works really great. I do like these sheets. It goes on the shirt really nice. It has a nice feel. It doesn't feel too thick and stiff. It moves just like the fabric. So I really do like these sheets. I'm not sure which one I like better yet. I'm going to have to pick which one of these I like, which brand I like better over time, I guess. This one you get, how many sheets did I get in this one? Doesn't say. I think I got way more sheets in this one than I did in this one. This one only came with 10 sheets. This one came with like 20, I think. Let me check here. Check online. Twenty-four. 24. Okay, this one right here was $16.49 plus tax for 10 sheets. $16.49. And what did I say? $16.49 plus tax. This one right here for 24 sheets was $34.99. So 16 plus 16, 32. So you might save a little bit buying 24 at a time versus 10 at a time. I'm not sure which one I like better. I will have to test that over time with multiple projects, and I will update you guys in the future. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video or live stream. Me going over how to use transfer paper and put an image on a t-shirt. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to end this live stream now. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in and watched. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the live stream. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching me make or rather put an image on a t-shirt. Thank you, Silver. Thank you, What's Truth, for being here and hanging out. Thank you, Keeper of the List, for dropping by. Thank you, Slow Burner, for dropping by. And thank you, Top Bala 30 _YouTube _gaming for dropping by. Thank you very much. You guys are all awesome. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next stream.